Let's get to it.
YouTube, what is happening, you straight beautiful Guardians? It is Mesa Sean back at it with some Destiny, and I got another weapon review for you guys. And you know, I've been on my everlasting quest of finding good legendary auto rifles for the Crucible. So, you know, I got Up for Anything, I reviewed that. I got For the People, I reviewed that. And Lucky Sean, who never gets lucky on Nightfalls, got the new Vanquisher. And when I say new, I mean the post Dark Below type Vanquisher. So this is the full 331 attack. Now, it's slightly different from the one you could buy from Harry Morgan, James Remar. He's the voice actor for New Monarchy, and also Dexter, Harry Morgan. Now, mine, I can't use in PvE, mainly because it's only got 22 rounds, and there's no speed reload. So the thing, for me at least, can't use it in PvE. PvP, it's just phenomenal, okay? It does 27s off... 27s for precision, and then 22s off limbs. This is one of the more Galahad type guns, so slower fire rate, more impact, more Mesa Sean style, okay? I don't know who it was, I think it might have been Byf made the comment to me that doesn't it seem like since the Dark Below came out that most of the auto rifles that the vendors are offering are all more of the lower impact, higher fire rate. So if you're more into that, this may not be the gun for you, but we're going to go in and we're going to compare this to the one you can buy, and then also I'll do a quick comparison side by side to the stats of the Up for Anything, For the People, and even the Grim Citizen, because I still love my Grim Citizen. I use it for PvP all the time. Now, obviously, I don't use it for PvE, because you only want to use 331 attack weapons now, but, excuse me, does anyone know, is there a Grim Citizen that's dropped since the Dark Below, or is that gun kind of gone the way of the dodo? I don't know. Anyway, I'm at Babel mode, so we're going to go right in and compare these. Okay, so let's go in and compare this to the one you can actually buy. Now, mine's going to be slightly different in terms of the stats because of the range. I have a perk on mine that gives me more range, but let's focus for argument's sake on the one you can actually buy. So again, 22 rounds is not very good, but here, check out the perk. So bottom half of each magazine causes additional damage. I believe that's only PvE, right? Tell me in the comments section. I believe it's not in PvP. Increase the reload speed when the mag is empty. That's extremely useful, and the reason why I think you could use the one that you can buy here for PvE. See, for me, when I'm using mine in PvE, it's terrible. You only have 22 rounds, and then the reload's a little bit on the slow side. So I have that. I think it's called Spray and Play, if I'm correct. Yeah, that's very, very useful on my For the People. That's why I use For the People in every situation, PvE and PvP. So the other mods you got on this thing is high caliber rounds. Then you've got fitted stock. I would probably go with fitted stock. Just depends on which one you like. And then last one, single point sling. I never use that on any of my weapons. And then there, glass half full. So let's compare and look at mine, and then we'll compare it to some of the other guns. So perks that I got on mine, first off, hip fire. There's no reason. I absolutely don't need that because with auto rifles, I'm trying to keep my distance. I have also those high caliber rounds. Don't use that. Perfect balance. I don't use that because it already has, or at least in my opinion, very, very stable. And hammer forward. So as much, I always like to try to get as much range and accuracy as possible. And that last one, again, it's another range perk. Aiming this weapon increases its effective range. Okay, so now let's compare this to some of my other favorite legendary auto rifles. Now, again, still love my Grim Citizen for PvP, and if we look, the rate of fire and impact are basically exactly the same. So I hope if you guys have Grim Citizens, don't throw those things away. I mean, I just don't use mine in PvE anymore, but for PvP, you can't beat this thing. Almost the same stats with a really fast reload and more bullets. So let's compare this to For the People. So For the People, you can see a considerable difference in impact and range, but the rate of fire makes up for it on For the People. So again, if you're like a Shinjin type person, you probably like the For the People. And it's got, well, actually that's a mistake. The 26 rounds, it's actually in the 30s. I forget what the exact count is, but that's a typo on Bungie's end. And then if you look at Up for Anything, which basically is kind of a similar gun to For the People in terms of rate of fire and also impact, has a nice mag size, 38, but a slow reload, kind of like the Vanquisher. So just wanted to give you a quick comparison between those two. So right now I'm using this for PvP only, Grim Citizen for PvP only, Up for Anything PvP more than PvE, And then for the people, I use for everything. I absolutely love this thing. So that's it for the comparison. Just got this scout rifle. Not really digging it because I love the fire rate of my Vision of Confluence. You guys are going to help me buy a scout rifle sometime next week. And then, I got this thing. I was going to do a review on it. It's 3 little words, but I don't know. Mine's a bit different. Mine's got full auto on it. I'm just not good with this thing because it's got a slow rate of fire, even though it's full auto. And just in general, I'm not good with pulse rifles. The only pulse rifles I'm pretty good with is the Bad Juju. I don't know, for some reason the Bad Juju just kind of has the rate of fire that I like. So I got most of these clips during the Iron Banner. So I was in the Crucible while everyone else was in the Iron Banner. Maybe that's why I was having an easy time, because it seemed like I was just going up against, hey, look at this, level 16s, low-level players. But again, I've said this before, I think Bungie did nail it with skill-based matchmaking, because my KDR, look at it, level 10, my KDR is dog shit. And when back in the day when I've gone on some of your accounts to review weapons a long time ago, I was getting my ass handed to me because I was going up against players that were way better than me. So just a quick disclaimer, guys. So anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. One thing also I want to talk about, considering all these clips are from Blind Watch, I still think the whole spawn flag system is fucked on this map. Even though they kind of moved a little bit, a little closer to kind of the center, still, if you spawn on C side and you hold down C and B, you're good as golden. I mean, I notice I still spawn on top of A or all the way in the back. I mean, at least if they're holding C and B, at least have you spawn a little bit closer to get to B. Because I know, like, that was the biggest problem before they, made some of the changes and shut some of the shutter windows and stuff, was that if you spawn C, as long as you hold C and B down, you were golden. So let me know in the comments section, what do you guys think? You guys gonna purchase? I know some of that, but I don't know. Does that bug some of you guys want to say purchase instead of purchase? Are you guys gonna buy this thing? And if you guys have, nope, fail with the fusion rifle. Actually, you know what? You know me, I always go off on tangents. I want to do a video because I got this plug 1 fusion rifle that literally has ridiculous range. It's like a sniper rifle, and I think one of you guys that I'm subscribed to made a quick clip of you melting someone from cross map. So I think I'm gonna start doing some research on these fusion rifles. So I got that one, the trolley problem I think it's called, and some other really long range ones that need to be shown because they need a nerf, or at least in my opinion they do. So that's it. Drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter, Mesa Sean. Check out my stream, link in the description. Stay beautiful, Guardians.